Hello, you're probably here because you're the parent of a child learning how to manage OCD. So I've got a question for you. Have you ever felt like your child is choking on obsessive thoughts or the urge to perform compulsions? I'd like to speak a little today about that. My name is Dr. Vicki Rackner. I'm the founder of the OCD Power Parenting Community. I wear 3 hats: that of a mother of a child diagnosed with OCD when he was in college. I'm also a physician and a certified life coach. So for me, the hardest part about helping my son was when he was in what I call the OCD Red Zone. This is where his brain is completely hijacked and the person in front of me is really OCD. I sort of feel like I'm talking to this terrorist. So what do you do? And quite often when I was in that situation, I was reminded of a scene from my son's toddler years. We were sitting down and having lunch. I said something that tickled my son's funny bones. He had a piece of nectarine in his mouth and he aspirated it, and a piece of nectarine lodged in his breathing pipe. So he was choking. I quickly tried to run around the table. It felt like this table was about a mile long to do a Heimlich maneuver so that he could start breathing again. And fortunately, by the time I had gotten there, he had coughed and out popped the nectarine. Still, when my adult son calls me in the OCD Red Zone, the situation in which his brain is totally hijacked by OCD, it feels the same. And why is that? For my son, when he's in the red zone, it's like life as he knew it is coming to an end. He will wind up in jail. Some terrible thing will happen. And it feels like life and death itself. So the same part of my brain that was activated when my son was choking on that nectarine is exactly the same part of the brain that's activated when our kids are in this red zone. Anatomically and functionally, there are 3 parts of the brain. There's the thinking brain, then there's the feeling brain, then there's the reptile brain. The reptile brain that we carry within us has helped to keep our species alive. So when we face life and death danger, when we're being chased by a saber-toothed tiger, we will either fight, flee, freeze, or fawn. Try to make friends with this saber-toothed tiger. That part of the brain is activated when your toddler had a temper tantrum. But this is also the part of the brain that can be activated in the OCD red zone. I always felt really scared. And I too had a part of me that felt like life and death was on the line. So what exactly do you do? Well, that's the topic of this recent podcast. Well, here's the highlight. You basically engage in hostage negotiation. All right, when my child was choking, I needed to speed up time. I needed to get to him as soon as possible. When your child is in the OCD red zone, you want to slow things down. You want to get calm yourself and essentially offer a time in or a time out, so that your child can take a breath, see that it isn't life and death, and can get out of this red zone, either into the orange zone or into the yellow zone, or hopefully the green zone. But you can help facilitate that transformation. So there's the link below. Please feel welcome to go and give a listen and let me know what you think. See you next time.